Hello everyone, my name is Giant Game Kid from Gaming, and today we're actually going to analyze the Bendy and Dark Revival gameplay trailer. You've seen people react to it by now. I've already watched this already prior to recording, so there's no really point reacting to it. So let's just analyze, see what I can find. And yes, in case anyone's wondering, the playback speed is 1.5. Whoa, hello. Of course, it's Jojo
Pretty
Studios
girl like
logo.
you shouldn't be wandering around all by yourself.
I don't know why, but I think that may end up being one of the upper levels. It doesn't really look like anything that we've seen before, but what if it's one of the upper levels? You can see on this little Devil Darling poster here on your left that there's a little bit of scratch marks to it. Then of course we see the door that we will end up seeing later in the trailer, along with a Bendy cutout. We get to cut those like we do in other games. That would be so fun. This, I think, is the part that caught a lot of people off guard. We actually get to see real life hands for once. Now, in Bendy and the Ink Machine, we never really got to see Henry's hands at all. We saw really nothing. We got to see the item he was holding, not really any hands. So the fact that we get to see hands is crazy.
This feels wrong.
One of them is entirely black, kind of like either a black glove or it's all ink. And the other one kind of looks a little bit more humanoid, but it's still going to be covered in ink. The lightning-based weapon, or some electrical-based tool that we might have to use. Now as we come up, we see a barrel on one of the ventilation shafts, similar to what we've seen earlier. Then if we come up, you can't really see it. Ah, there it is. There's basically like a workbench, and if you look closely on this, it looks like you can see a jet pipe. Just right there, no big deal. Now this is the part I think a lot of people don't know about, unless you try slowing it down. And I'll explain why here in a second. Everybody spots this and doesn't really notice it, as far as I've seen. So, like, I'm gonna go ahead and break this down just a tad, but I don't know why that scared me for some reason. The rest of that looks like a dark hallway, so maybe we might have to go down there at some point. That'd be cool. Come on. There you go. That looks similar to probably a refined searcher, or a little bit of a lost one. If you look at it a little bit, it doesn't look like Bendy. It's either a lost one, a refined searcher, or a glimpse at the unknown voice that we heard back in the olden recording days. Something I should have mentioned earlier is that we got something like a Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars sounding voice. And if you listen to it, it kind of sounds a little bit like the unknown voice. Emperor Palpatine is in Star Wars. Or Bendy and Ink Machine. I mean, could happen. Whoever this character is rushing to get this door open. And even at 1.5 speed, this is still pretty fast. Opens the door. The machine must endure. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh, that's 1.5. Sorry. No, I need you. The ventilation shaft. Some of the benches. I doubt this is... I'd like to see this be one of the upper levels. Because it doesn't look like anything that we've seen in the original game. But I don't know. It could be something that we've never seen before in any of the other levels. Think about that for a sec. Go behind. See, like the partially humanoid arm that isn't completely all black. So as then this character grabs onto the Butcher Gang member, or I hope it's alright. We don't really attack it, or whoever this person is. But the fact that, this is only 148 means that there's a lot that we don't know about. But the Butcher Gang comes out, then it's just genocide. But it did seem like there was a flash behind us. And for those of you that don't know what that flash is, I don't know why, but if I thought about that, it kind of looked a little bit similar to the flashes from Chapter 1, or some of the stuff you'd see from everything else. This is kind of hard to make out when slow-mo, so I'm going to play that normally. She says, what is wrong with me? And then a dark revival sign. This is actually why I probably should slow that down just a tad. I'm fighting stuff that I didn't spot in the very first time. I'm going to take that down to 0.25. It will slowly show up so I can talk about this. Man, the playback speaker. That, I've got to say, is based. I have reason to believe that's probably the unknown person that we've been hearing, or some type of new villain, or some new enemy type, or I don't know. It could be a reincarnated version of Bendy. I don't know, but it does sound suspicious that we've never seen Bendy at all in this trailer. So maybe that's him. Maybe that's somebody new. That looks like maybe somebody new, though. I'd be happy if that was the unknown. So we want to know who he's after. It says break the cycle this fall. So we'll get our hands on the sucker this fall. And that's it. So fall 2019, we should expect this. It would not surprise me if this thing is actually in, like, I guess maybe October-ish, right about when the game was originally released for the Bendy Saga. It was fully released October 26th, so I'm not going to be surprised. Could be wrong about that, but I think it's like October 26th that the original one came out on Steam and all that. So I'm not gonna be surprised. Roughly right about there is where we got it. I'm not really gonna be surprised if that's the case, and that's where I'm aiming for it to be, right about there, or maybe get some more information from there. But what's gotten my attention so far was oh, come on! I can never get it. I have to slow you down. Boop! Sounds like a scream. But we'll be able to see. I'm not sure if this is part of the background or not. But it kind of looks like he has a little bit of a horn up there. And it looks like he's got some dripping hands. I gotta admit, he looks pretty cool. He, she. I'm just gonna assume this is the unknown. Or maybe that's Henry. That could be, I don't know. Maybe at one point, Henry got killed. And that's what he looks like now. I don't know. It does say break the cycle, which, if you think about it, at the end of Bendy Ink Machine Chapter 5, it just brought you back straight to Chapter 1, and basically, yeah, it was like Henry was always in a loop. Maybe that's him at one point. Or, as Mike may have said, it's not a sequel, it's not a prequel, it's basically just retelling of events. Maybe that's the unknown voice that we heard in Chapter 4. Or, I don't know. There's so many characters that we don't know if they're where they are. My worst theory, and I know this one's gonna be trying to get shot down a lot, but what if that's Wally Franks in this world? I don't know. That sounds like that might be, although a better contender might be a Boris clone. I don't know. So we never get to see Wally, but if that's him, or some main antagonist. Because really we didn't see Bendy at all throughout the whole trailer. Plus or minus to Bendy. Cutouts. Man, that's so basically, we really got the battle with him, but you never saw Bendy at all except for here in the cutouts. As mentioned before, it looks like there's some new villain or new antagonist at this section, so I don't know. Maybe this is a version of Bendy, or maybe it's the unknown. I don't know. But leave your thoughts in the comments, because I'd love to read those. Because hey, we can make a theory about half of them. Okay? But roughly about this fall, October, November should be where we're getting it. Or maybe September. I doubt September though. And I would expect it to show up right around October 26th-ish. In that area. I don't know. It sounds like it's like first anniversary of it being a full game. You know. That's when we get more information about this, you know. Is this episode real? I think it is, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's released in chapters, or maybe it's like there's all these chapters that everybody knows about, and then they're just like all released in one game. I don't know. Leave your comments and your thoughts in below, and I will read all of them. I get comment notifications, so I'll be able to tell. But that's basically what I think all the analysis is. If there's any more ideas I find, I would definitely probably make a video about that. Just saying. But I think that's a really, really good stopping point. And what's that? Oh well. I hope you guys and girls did enjoy this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay beautiful. Thank you for watching. Bye.